Welcome to Winnipeg, baby! Join me as we dive into the rich culture and history of some of Winnipeg's finest museums, indulge in the culinary delights at the city's best restaurant. This is Winnipeg on Clem's Cross Canada Tour. Let's go! So for this trip, at some point in time, my camera actually started to act up, so it recorded episodes and the video and audio kind of slowed down, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover here. So here I was getting ready. I literally packed the night before, but I stayed up all night because I wanted to be able to get to the airport on time. And this trip actually didn't start off on the right foot, but it caught up later. So I missed my flight because there was an accident on the road, on the highway, and I could not predict that. And that was also on the day when I said, you know what, instead of taking the train to the airport, let me take an Uber. And so there was an accident, so I was seriously delayed. So instead of just missing my flight, I actually called to get the flight changed, and I was so close to not making it. But I'm so grateful for the agent that was on the other line with me, who was able to change my flight. So instead of departing from Toronto Pearson, I ended up departing from Billy Bishop Airport. My new flight was about 2 hours later, so I just took the ride to Billy Bishop Airport, which is a really, really beautiful airport in Toronto. And I think that I will definitely want to take more flights from Billy Bishop Airport. It's closer, it's downtown, it's small, it's beautiful, and the ride is just so peaceful and scenic. So finally, I got there to the airport. I was able to catch the next flight and take this departure to Winnipeg. Let's get with our quick tour of the Ottawa airport. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get. I just arrived at my layover. So Aspire Lounge. This is one of those lounges, like if you have a special card, special perks, you can go there. And let me just give you a walkthrough to my gate. Kid zone. Kid play area where kids can actually play. I wish I was a kid so I can play there. Alright guys, so we are walking to my gate, the gate where I'll be boarding from for my flight to Winnipeg. I am not sure. Okay, yeah, I'm in the right direction. So we're walking to the gate, and as we are walking, I'm just going to show you the stores that are there. I've actually never landed in Ottawa on a flight. I've always traveled to Ottawa by train, so this is my first time flying at the airport. One thing that I noticed is Ottawa is giving green, Ottawa is giving green. And I love these big glass windows that you can actually see, like you can have a beautiful view from any of the gates that you're at. This is a welcome to Ottawa sign. Okay, capital city, come through capital city. So we're going to my gate. And at some airports, it's only like some gates that have these big glass windows, so you don't really get the view from every gate. But here I noticed so far that at all the gates that I'm passing through, they have that big glass window. I keep seeing Starbucks. I haven't seen Tim Hortons yet. Just kidding. It doesn't seem like there's much this way. It doesn't seem like there's much. I'm probably going to take you to the other gates and see if there is anything more, maybe more exciting. But yeah, the airport is giving very clean, very businessy, very simple, very classy. I really love these big glass windows. Okay, so my gate is down that way, but I want to see if there's anything else. It's giving like very simple, very businessy, very classy. I like the clean look. This is what I mean by like those big glass windows. So like you can actually have this view of the outside. I love it. I love it. I love it, and you can see that all gates. Okay, so let's go back down that way. I want to see if there is anything else that I can show you guys. Technically, I can exit. I can go to departure and go back through security because I'm already checked in. If I don't see anything of interest per se, I'm probably going to try to do that and see if we can see anything more interesting that I can show you on this airport tour. Okay, I was seeing that I'm not seeing Tim Hortons. This is a cute little Tim Hortons at the Ottawa airport. It's so cute. Like I've never seen this Tim Hortons layout, but it's just so cute, you know? It's so cute. Here. Hi. So we've got this ad from Google. So I'm back to the place where I first got off the plane. Let's see what is that side, that way. And depending on what is or what is not. Oh, I love this display. Mon Ottawa, my Ottawa. Y'all heard how I'm saying Ottawa differently based on whether I'm saying it in English or in French? Okay, so based on what, and maybe guys, we are on the quest for the cutest airport or the best airport in Canada. Y'all, do y'all realize that actually through this tour, I'm actually going to be at every single airport in Canada? That's pretty dope. Like, that's pretty awesome. Who can say they've done that? Unless you're a flight attendant. And even then. Anyways, oh, there's a Sony store, an ice store express here. Okay, so this side seems to have more vibe. Maison de la Presse, the Locks Les Écluses. Like, I think this is where you can get like your souvenirs and stuff. So this is the exit to the baggage claim. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit the baggage claim and then come back through security. Or let's look at what is lower down that way actually. Maybe exit the baggage claim. Maybe you just have like more stores. I think I'm gonna exit the baggage claim and then come back through security. Exit, but is it exit to just US correspondence? Okay. I'll come back through security for me to see if there's anything else. I have enough time, guys. Don't worry. I have like at least 3 hours. I have enough time to come back because I really want to show you as much as the airport as possible. And maybe we're gonna decide which one is the best airport in Canada. You know, in Canada. They have this tech exhibition on a new development that they are doing to automatize different processes. When you come here, maybe the exhibition will still be there, but it's in partnership with I think Nokia and other brands. But yeah, cool. All right, let's figure out how we can get back to departures. All right, so we're going back to departures from arrivals. We're going back to departures, and maybe you know what, we're on the quest for the best airport in Canada. So let's see if what is the vibe at the Ottawa airport. Sometimes at airports, the domestic terminal is actually the international terminal is actually more lit than the domestic terminal, depending on the airport where you are. So I'm going to be showing you all the domestic terminal, but I'm not sure if the international terminal at the Ottawa airport is actually more lit. So let's see. All right, so this is the departure area. We have all the different, check-in counters. The different check-in counters. Yeah, Air France, if you want to go to Europe. I'm gonna go all the way there because I'm seeing some stores and some like, so you can get food. And I want to see if there's anything else more interesting there. If not, then we're just gonna go through security and see what it looks like. So it's about 1-ish p.m. I find the airport is quite quiet. It's quite quiet. I wonder what is the busy time here at the Ottawa airport when people travel. Like, when do you start to have that rush? When do you start to have like more people? I know there are some airports that are like busy all throughout. Like, it doesn't matter what time you come. But now in the afternoon, I'm pretty surprised to see that there are not so many people here. Like, the lines are empty. Anyways, that's good for me because it means that when I go back to security, it's not going to be too full. So you do have these standard stores like Relay where you can get your little souvenirs, your little gadgets and stuff like that. You have Subway that you guys probably already know, and then you have Tim Hortons over there, but I'm not seeing any other store, so I'm just gonna go through there because that's the gate to Canada departures and international departures. And I already know my gates, I already have my boarding pass, so I'm just gonna pass and go through security and then go back in. There we can actually see the arrivals where we were, the bags, checks and everything. You can see it from here, which is pretty interesting. Sometimes at airports you actually cannot see like the arrival section and the departure section. Like, you can really see it like that, especially when you collect your bags. All right, guys, we passed through security. Y'all, I need to stop. Who sends me to do those things? I have a story to tell y'all when we get to my gate. Let's just continue. Let's just get to the gates. Pass through security, and I'm showing y'all more of the airport. But I have a story to tell y'all when we get to my gate. because this is just, this trip is just like, ay, ay, ay. Let's go to the gate. Okay, so I'm taking the stairs to go down. And you can see like different arrows, different places where you should go based on where your gate is. And this is basically what it looks like. As I said earlier, the airport looks pretty not busy right now. So it actually looks like we are the same place where we were, earlier, obviously, because I mean, we are back to departure. Wanted to go and show you all that area, but I don't think it has much going on. So this looks a lot more familiar, like we just passed there. So it seems like there's not much actually happening at this airport. It seems like there's not much at this airport. This is like a supermarket where you can get food already made. This is like a clothing store. But it doesn't seem like there's much at the Ottawa airport, Interesting. So that's the Ottawa airport, I guess. You guys will tell me what you think of the Ottawa airport. Is it we are looking for the best airport in Canada now. New goal. The best airport in Canada. I mean, we're not gonna do it we're not gonna go through every city airport, but I guess every major city in each province to try to determine this airport. But let's go to the story that I wanted to tell you all. Through security. So I'm passing through security. As you know, I went back to departures and stuff, so I'm passing through security to show you all the airport and stuff. And then I just checking, but who really sent you to go and do those things, man? I go to security and they stop me. They say that if they hit on my whole scanning, everything that is scanning, they say that it's an EDT hit. So I'm checking what is an EDT hit. It's like, it detects, like the system detects some metals. And I'm like, what metals are you talking about? Because I just, I'm just on the layover. I was scanned in Toronto and I didn't have those issues. I like, you know what, it just means I need to scan you for a little bit more. They do a whole scanning process. They scan back my stuff. They do like a whole parting process, a whole detailed parting process and stuff. And I'm just like, bruh. And you know what? I realized that this is the second time this happens. And that happens when I travel with a specific laptop. So I have a few laptops that I use, but this specific laptop, every single time, this is actually the second or third time that I'm traveling with it, and every single time I've been delayed at the airport, and that is specifically at security. So I just want to let you know, like when you travel and you notice those things, it could be an electronic, it could be something new that you do, like in your travel routine, leave that thing behind, because if it delays you like that on a day where you have an important flight to catch, or you are delayed, or like you are really short on time, that can give you like very, very bad surprises. So I was just like, bro, I'm not traveling with that I'm not traveling with that laptop again. Not for me to be delayed at the airport again for how long. Unfortunately, this time around, I don't have a lot to do. I have more time, so I can afford to spend more time being scanned, but at the same time, I don't want that to always be my experience. So just letting you all know, some things trigger an EDT hit. And if you detect anything that triggers an EDT hit for you, get rid of it. Alright, so now I'm just peacefully waiting at my gate. Boarding starts in 2.5 hours, so I have a little bit of time to get some work done before I board for my flight to Winnipeg. I can't wait. I can't wait to just touch down in Winnipeg and just have dinner. I'm excited about this experience. My first activity is dinner food, so I'm really excited. But let me know, what did you think of this airport tour? And if you're new, subscribe so that you are tuned and aware every single time I drop a new video about my Cross Canada tour, so that we can explore Canada together. We are in Winnipeg, baby. Welcome to Winnipeg. I am so excited because this is the first time I'm actually in Manitoba, Winnipeg, and everybody was like, what are you gonna do there? I'm like, it's part of the Cross Canada tour. So I'm really excited to see what Winnipeg has to offer. We just arrived. I just picked up my bags. I am ready to see what's gonna be happening. I'm ready for all the experiences and adventures I have planned, and I hope you're ready too. So let's get started by getting the public transportation to go to the hotel downtown, which is about 28 minutes away from the airport, and let's get this party started. Alright, so my first thing is trying to figure out when is the next bus or train to the city. and here I see it's every 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to catch one of the next ones. Waiting for my bag. Here it's gonna be coming out this carousel. What is Calm Air? A flight coming from Thompson MB. Look at my baby. Who packs a huge checking bag like this for 3 days? Who does that? Her name is Clementine. I do that. Alright guys, I just checked in the hotel. The most beautiful, simplistic room that I have seen. I really like it. I like the vibe. I like how warm it is. It's on the top floor, you guys. I have like all this view of the city to myself. It's like really, really top floor. And I love to be on top, I'm just saying. But I can't show you, I can't give you a room tour right now because first order of business is gonna be dinner with the one a member of the media team at Discover Winnipeg and Manitoba. So, but I forgot my foundation finished and I didn't manage to buy a new one before leaving. Y'all know, right? The flight shenanigans. So I'm gonna run to Shoppers. I saw a Shoppers not far, so I'm gonna run there, go and get a foundation, get ready for dinner because I don't want to be late. New me doesn't want to be late. So let's get ready for dinner. We're gonna do all this room stuff after. All right, guys, I went to try to get makeup, but the mall is already closed. The mall where the Shoppers is already closed. So I guess tonight we're gonna go au naturel. All right, guys, top chrono. This is the fit for the first dinner in Winnipeg. I'm running because it's 7:50, 7:49, and my meeting is 7:40, 7:45. But I think I did well in terms of time, considering I just came. So this is the fit. So let's go and have dinner in Winnipeg. First dinner in Winnipeg. Yay! Alright guys, recap of day one. Guys, I'm about to take my leave now and go to bed. Well, I'm in bed already. Sleep day one in Winnipeg. Well, it was half a like the evening, I think. I had a really nice dinner and I got to see a little bit of Winnipeg at night downtown. I think it's a cute little city. I think I really like the way my contact here. I really like learning more about the city. It's really a nice city. I'm looking forward to seeing more actually, like the different sites to see the Tory the I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. Sites to see the museums, the parks. Like I feel more excited about exploring Winnipeg after having had dinner tonight at Nola. I feel more excited about seeing what the city has. So I feel like it has its own charm that I'm ready, finally ready to get to know and discover. So I would say, whenever it comes to traveling, do not dismiss any destination because you feel like, I don't think there's things gonna happening there. You know, sorry if my words feel like a little bit jumbled. I'm just tired. But tomorrow is a new day, and I'm looking forward to really kicking off this exploration of Winnipeg. So, and of course, if I'm in Winnipeg, you are in Winnipeg too.